Hello Unlimited friends, it's Zehra back again with Q&A about the law of attraction and how to apply it to our lives. The question today comes from Patty, and her question is, how can I stay in the vortex long enough to maintain the vibration of appreciation when I have day-to-day things to take care of, bills to pay, look for a job, etc.? Patty, that is an extremely practical question, and not so many years ago, I was right there where you are just now. I was right there. And I was able to turn things around because of what I learned from Abraham, and I am more than happy to share that with you. But before I get into it, for those of you who are new here, let me give you a short introduction. Hi, my name is Zehra Mahoon. I write the blog zmahoon.com, and I am the author of 15 books on various aspects of law of attraction. I have many courses and programs, and should you be interested, you can find out how to work with me personally in groups or take one of my courses through the description down below. On this YouTube channel, my objective is to provide you with a hot seat, with a virtual hot seat, so that you can ask your law of attraction questions and be able to apply law of attraction to your life. All right, let's get started with Patty's question. How can I stay in the vortex long enough and maintain the vibration of appreciation when I have day-to-day things to take care of, bills to pay, look for a job, etc.? So the thing is, Patty, that all of us move up and down the emotional scale all day, every single day. The thing to understand here is that if you want, you can have a negative perspective or a positive perspective about the same thing. And that perspective is what creates the difference between being inside the vortex or being outside of the vortex. You can make sure that you decide what your perspective is going to be. So you talk about bills to pay. Here is a bill to pay. If the date of payment is not for today, I don't have to look at this bill today. I'm going to look at it on the day that I need to make that payment. So if the bill payment due date is the 25th of the month, I don't have to look at it till the 20th of the month. Not only do I not have to look at it, I don't even want to think about it until the 20th of the month. Because from now until the 20th, I am going to put myself in the hands of the universe and trust that the money that I need in order to pay this bill is going to show up. So every time my thoughts go towards paying the bill, I'm going to say, no, not going to think about it. I have decided that I'm not going to think about it till the 20th, and that's what I'm going to do. And guess what, sweetheart? Your mind is under your control. You are the one who is making a decision to think about the bill, and you can make a decision not to think about the bill until the 20th of the month. This is the exact thing that I did when I was going through a very difficult financial period. In fact, I had zero money. I didn't have anything, and I was very, very close to bankruptcy. Abraham said, don't think about bills for the whole month. Think about bills on the day that they need to be paid. And that is exactly what I did. In fact, here's the thing. I already knew, based on my banking history and my previous bills, I already knew what the payment date was for every single bill. And I stopped opening the envelopes until I got to that day. Because I know this, and I know you know this as well. If you open the envelope and you see the amount that's in the envelope, now you start worrying. And that was me. If I opened the envelope and I saw how much I need to pay, I would start getting anxious about it. But if I didn't open the envelope, then I wouldn't be upset about it. So that's the strategy that I used. I opened, so when an envelope came, let's say it came from my electricity company, I know what my payment due date is based on my previous bills for my electric company. I'm just going to write the date on the envelope, on the outside of the envelope. And then in my phone, I just put a reminder, this bill needs to be paid on this date. And on that date, I pull out that bill and I pay it. That's the day I open it, and that's the day I pay it. And I trust that in between, the universe will help me to come up with the finances I need in order to pay this bill. Because even though I have not opened the envelope, the universe knows what I have to pay, because the universe has complete knowledge about everything. So the universe does know what I need to pay. And all I have to do when the bill comes is to write the payment due date on it and put it away, diarize it on my phone, and prepay. As I put that bill away, I say to myself, universe, you know what's inside this bill, and I'm going to trust you to bring me the finances to look after it. That's it, done. Okay? Now, when it comes to, so I never give myself an opportunity to come down the emotional scale, right? Now, moving on to the next thing that you're talking about, looking for a job. You stay high on the emotional scale with respect to looking for a job by pre-paving. Appreciation. Appreciate nature. Then pre-pave looking for your job. And when you do those things, you tell yourself, I'm doing what the universe wants me to do. That's my part of the deal. Now the universe will keep its part of the deal. And allocate time in your schedule to look for a job. From 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock every single day, I am going to be looking for a job. If somebody comes, if the phone rings, I'm not going to pick it up. If somebody comes, I'm going to tell them, sorry, I am busy. I'm looking for a job. I'll talk to you later. If the phone rings, they can leave me a message. They can call again. But I am working. Between 2 and 5, I am working, and my work during that period of time is to look for jobs. So I'm not available for anything else. The problem happens that people tell themselves that they're looking for a job, and then they spend all day doing other things. And they just waste their time. Oh, I'll sit down and do it later, or I'll do it tomorrow. No. You know what's good for you. If you know what's good for you, if you know what needs to be done, why would you not do it? You are now post-manifestational because you already lost the job and you have to look for a new job. Pre-manifestational work and post-manifestational work are completely different. In pre-manifestational work, it is prevention work. You can get away with not taking any action at all. Post-manifestational work always involves action. You have to do those things that you believe you need to do in order to find a job. And if you don't allocate time for it, then it's not going to happen. But I'm not going to worry about finding a job till 2 o'clock. Between 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock, I will think about finding a job. But before that, I've allocated time for other things in my life. And therefore, I'm not going to think about how to find a job. All right, Patty. So when I allocate time for something, then what happens is I don't worry about it. It's your worry that brings you down the emotional scale. But when you are disciplined and you've told yourself you're going to spend time looking for a job between 2 and 5, now you feel good. Because you're disciplined, you made a commitment, and you're going to keep that commitment. And that's all it takes. It's about keeping your commitments to yourself. If you keep your self-worth high, you do the work that Abraham tells us to do, which is to pre-pave, to appreciate, to meditate, then all the things that you want are going to work out for you. All right, Patty, as well as everyone else, thank you for joining me today. I hope that this answer is helpful to anyone out there who needs this, because the answers come from your asking. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. If you have a question about the law of attraction, drop it in the comments below or send it to me through my website, zemahoon.com. Bye for now.